Happy Friday, May 15th. Welcome into another episode of Daily Dingers brought to you by Better and Green. Off another winning night last night. Went 2-1 plus 1.35 units with the nice plus money winner on the Chicago Cubs money line plus 145. Our lone loser was the Tigers plus a half run, first 5 innings. That's as bad of a beat as you're going to get, guys. We deserve that one. That game should have been 4-3 at worst. Tigers lead after 5. It ends up being 6-3 Mets lead. Two terrible ump calls. Challenge by Detroit that somehow doesn't get overturned. Cost the Tigers a run in the second or the third. And then the fifth, Tigers should have gotten out of that inning, tied 3-3. Again, should have been up 4-3 had they gotten the challenge overturned in their favor, which, again, should have been earlier in the game. Somehow it doesn't go the Tigers' way there. Inning extended, and then 2 straight pitches, a RBI single for Juan Soto, and then a 2-run home run on the very next pitch. So, yeah, that was a brutal beat, guys. That should have been a winner, but that was our one loser, unfortunately. Then we did win with the Giants and Dodgers, first 5 under 4.5 runs. That one got a little sweaty with a 2-run inside the park home run ball there in the 5th, but ended up getting there, guys. So, nice day. 3 more plays today, but I'm actually not going to go over my favorite play here on the show today. I am saving that for our website, guys. So 3 more breakdowns today, like usual. However, my favorite play for the day, my play that I am going to lock in, is going to be over at bettergreen.com. You can go get that for free. It's not one of our premium selections here. I'm putting that in our free community section, so I invite you guys go check that out. I'll have the write-up over on the website. Again, bettergreen.com. Completely free to sign up and get that play. So, guys, also while we're at it, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. Red hot. 10-0 now in the NHL playoffs. We're doing daily NHL, although no games today, so no NHL today. 2 NBA games go tonight. We will be having a video out for that here in just a bit. We have UFC out right now, the UFC main card, and then the Ronda Rousey fight. Special video from Ben and Bobby out on that right now as well. We do PGA, NASCAR weekly, so we're covering everything, obviously baseball. Great time to join us here at Better and Green. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you have, really appreciate it. Tell your friends. Ring the bell for instant alerts. You won't miss any of our free play videos when they go live. Like this video. Let's see if we can't get to 10 likes here. Drop me a comment if you have some time. Let's get into the plays, guys. 6:45 Eastern between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Toronto minus 130 road favorite, plus 110 coming back here on the Tigers. Man, Tigers in just a complete free fall. Just 1-8 in their last 9. Really, since the news of Skubal going down has just really hurt them here. This price feels very short on Toronto. I like the 130, but we're going to lay the -1 run here at even odds. Get this to plus money. I think Toronto wins this game. I think Toronto is on the up and up, and Detroit is just hanging on for dear life. Now, Detroit does play a lot better at home than they do on the road. However, this is their first home game in quite a bit here, since the 6th. They had a terrible road trip, went just 1-5, just got swept by the Mets, no day of rest back home. Now, typically I would look for some urgency, but I just don't know if the Tigers have it. I really don't. This team's really struggling, banged up all over the place. Their lineup is a hodgepodge. Starting pitching, I mean, they have Brennan Hanifee on the mound for the start today. You know, don't love that. Ty Madden might be coming in after him. I'm not sure what they're doing with pitching. Their bullpen is just in shambles. I just can't trust this Tigers team. Meanwhile, on the mound for the Blue Jays, you have Trey Savage going 1-1 on the year, .68 ERA with a 1.35 WHIP. 13.1 innings of action, 15 strikeouts to 5 walks. I like you, Savage. I think he's only going to progress throughout the season. And the spot, to me, just favors the Blue Jays here. At home, they just split, went 3-3 in their 6 games. But they salvaged that series by winning on Wednesday against the Rays. Ended up losing that series, but did get one back in the final game. Had the day off for travel. Now they start a 7-game road trip, 3 against the Tigers, and then 4 against the Yankees. I just think the spot here favors Toronto. I think they're the better team right now. I mean, to be honest, Detroit in this very moment might be the worst team in baseball. They really might be. I just don't want anything to do with the Tigers here. -1 on Toronto at even odds. Gonna be our first play here for the show. Next play up, we are going to an 8:10 Eastern start time between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Pick 'em price here, minus 110 both ways, and I like Texas to get the job done in Houston. Texas is starting a road trip. They were just home for 6 straight. Went 4-2, so feeling pretty good about themselves after that homestand there. Had the day off to travel, Arlington to Houston, not a far travel whatsoever, but this is the start of what is going to be a 9-game road trip here, so I look for some urgency. Texas wants to get this road trip started with a bang, playing in Houston, and, ultimately, I think Texas is way better than Houston. Houston, they're in the talks with the Tigers right now as the worst team in baseball, and, a divisional series here, so I do like the urgency. I like the spot here for Texas. Meanwhile, you have the Astros. They're staying home. They just lost 3 out of 4 to the Mariners. So urgency here for the Astros, but I just don't think the Astros are a good team, and I still think they're being priced like they're somewhat decent, and they just aren't. Also on the mound, they have Spencer Arrighetti going, who on the season 4-1 with a 1.88 ERA, 1.33 WHIP, 30 strikeouts, 17 walks. I think Arrighetti is getting a bit of a nice price tag here, going against Jack Leiter, who's just 1-3 on the year, a 4.85 ERA, 1.43 WHIP, 49 strikeouts to 18 walks. On paper, it looks like Arrighetti is the better pitcher here. I prefer Leiter. I like the spot for Texas. Pick 'em price tag. I think the Rangers are play on moving forward. Astros play against. Give me Texas on the money line, minus 110. And your nightcap, guys, 9:40 Eastern start time between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners minus 135, home favorite, plus 115 coming back on San Diego. I like the Padres in this underdog spot here. On the mound, we have Randy Vasquez going for San Diego, Emerson Hancock on the mound for the Mariners. Both guys having nice seasons, very similar numbers here for both, so don't think there's really much of a pitching edge towards San Diego or Seattle for that matter, but I like the spot here for the Padres. They're continuing a road trip. They just lost a series out in Milwaukee, took game 2, but lost games 1 and 3 in that series, so lost the series, but did have a win to kind of salvage it. No day of travel, or no day of rest in between travel from Milwaukee to Seattle, so don't necessarily love that for them. But that being said, Seattle has no day of rest in between their travel coming back from Houston. They just had a 4-game road trip where they did pretty well. Took 3 out of 4 against the Astros, 1 out of 3 against the White Sox, so 4-3, a winning road trip. So I think they're feeling pretty good about themselves heading back home. No day of rest, just took 3 out of 4 on the road against a divisional rival in the Astros. I think this is just a good spot for the Padres, and I think you're getting a good price at plus 115 with a good pitcher like Randy Vasquez on the mound. I think that's a really nice price here on the Padres. So, guys, that will wrap it for Friday's episode. Quick recap: Toronto -1 at even odds, Texas moneyline minus 110, Padres moneyline plus 115. But again, my favorite bet for tonight is found over at bettergreen.com, completely free, guys. Go check that out. I'll have write-up and analysis over there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Consider subscribing. Check out my NBA video for tonight as well, red hot in the NBA. Check out our UFC videos up right now. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment down below. We'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, next time for another episode of Daily Dingers, brought to you by Better and Green.